See this guy here staring back at you?
Yeah?
That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life. Okay? Let's throw a jab in the jaw. All right, one to the gut. Now, every time you punch this guy, what's he doing?
Start one back at.
That's right. So either you block it, slip it, or get out of the way.
Sure.
We'll leave you two alone for a while.
You either face your demon, or they raise your children. Because what you refuse to confront, you pass down. Your silence becomes their struggle. Your chains become their inheritance. Pain that isn't healed repeats, and the monsters you avoided become the shadows your children sleep beside. Break the cycle. Face your demons, so they never have to fight them.
That monster's gonna be with you till the day you die. Don't be afraid of him. In time you'll understand how to use it, control it, harness it.
We become what we think about most of the time, and that's the strangest secret. This is why thinking is so vital. This is why a goal is so important, because we will become that.
The best way to fight the demons that chase you in the night is to stop and turn around. Turn around, face it, man up.
What gets you out of bed? What gets you in the gym? What gets you off the couch? It's not your alarm, it's not your parents, it's not your partner, it's not your friends, it's you. The only one that can make it happen for you is you.
It's always you versus you. You gotta be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
As a man, you go through things in life and you don't know why, but you just have to keep fighting. Staying in shape, staying in the gym, turning up when you really don't want to turn up. Facing your own demons every single day. You know, that's the hardest fight, really. You have to live in your head every single day. You know, getting in the ring for 36 minutes is no problem.
Your biggest enemy is you. My whole book is about you battling yourself. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
And that's the problem too. If you're chronically rejected by people, it's often because of your own insufficiencies. You know, whether that's cowardice or lack of social skills or whatever it is, it's like, you can't just brush it off as, oh, well, you know, no one likes me, but really I'm okay. It's like, no, wrong. If everyone rejects you, there's probably something wrong. And it's probably deep and difficult, and it's going to be horrible to fix. And so, this isn't a trivial problem. It's not a trivial problem at all.
Todd, I'm sorry, all right? I screwed up. I know I screwed up.
Oh, great, of course. Here it comes. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself like that makes it okay. You need to be better.
If you keep making the same mistake, the mistake isn't the problem. You are. No hacks, no shortcuts. It's you versus you. Every time you skip the work, you're choosing comfort over purpose. And the cruel truth, the purpose never left. You did. Because you were always the purpose. Fix yourself, and everything else follows.
I just beat me.
Yeah.
This ain't about nobody else. I just beat me. I don't care about anybody else. I have no worry or gripe about the next man or woman's journey or their level of success. That's not what I'm up against.
Yeah.
If I can continue to outdo me from the day before, then I'm ahead.
The battle. In the battle, you find peace. When you go to war with yourself, you find a lot of peace. Because you know exactly who you are. And that is where the peace is really found for me.
When you don't have a person to compete with, you need to make that person. It'll help you work when you're tired.
Spent a lot of time in my life sitting around wanting things to change and not being able to make them change and not thinking I could. And I wish somebody had told me that earlier sometimes, that in order for something to change, there needs to be change. I'm gonna have setbacks, I know. But if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean that I can't still take some action. Because yeah, nothing changes and nothing changes, man. You know, we'll sit around forever wondering, well, what if I was a dog catcher? Would I be the best? You know, would I be able to do it? You don't know. Until you say, yeah, I'm gonna take action. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man.
You know what the greatest story is? It's the comeback story. Imagine yourself, a wounded soul with a broken confidence and having lost it all. But then, you pick yourself up. You rise from the ashes and the pits of anxiety and depression. You heal both physically, mentally, and emotionally. You get fitter, leaner, faster, and more mentally resilient. Against all odds, you vanquish your inner demons. So you must remember, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.
If you don't change what you're doing and how you do it, nothing else will change.
You cannot change your life unless you change something.
Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you.
Nobody else at the moment has the power to change you unless you have that initial spark and say, I must do something. I don't want this anymore.
It's scary to wake up every day and say, I'm stupid, but I want to figure out a way to be smarter. Versus saying, man, I just can't do that. So you limit this box. So your box becomes so small of things you can do.
In order for something new to come, something old must go.
If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time. Rest at the end. Rest at the end.
You had nobody anyway. Look around you. There was no team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. A lot of times these fights and these battles, you gotta be your own coach, you gotta be your own motivator. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you.
Look in the mirror, it's you versus you.
And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. In the battle, you find peace. When you go to war with yourself, you find a lot of peace. Because you know exactly who you are.
Say to yourself over and over again, I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I can do anything I put my mind to. And wonderfully enough, you do become what you think about most of the time. You also become what you say to yourself most of the time. And that means that you accept complete responsibility for yourself and for your business and for everything that happens. You see, the big problem in our world today is people are trying to blame other people. I'm where I am and what I am because of myself. When you accept responsibility, you stop making excuses, you stop criticizing, you stop complaining. You stop blaming other people, and you start to feel powerful. You develop the mindset of the truly superior person. You develop the mindset of the leader. And no matter what happens, nothing can stop you. So if you have that combination, if you like yourself, you have self-confidence, you accept responsibility, and you decide in advance that you will never give up. You will chop and change and try different things, and you'll bounce back and recoil. You'll be resilient. You'll have temporary defeats and failures, but you will never give up. And nothing can stop you from achieving the greatness for which you were created.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault comes back to like you are the CEO of your life. My very first mentor that I had, I paid $500 a month to have my first coach when I was 19, about to turn 20. And we worked together for 2 years and we had some great calls. I don't remember any of them, I remember one. And what it was I had made so many excuses as to why I was late to calls, why I didn't hit my assignments, why I didn't do what I needed to do. And he had this really tough conversation and he said, Rob, if a business succeeds, whose fault is it? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, if a business succeeds, all 1,000 employees move into the direction they have a successful year. Whose fault is it? That the person who orchestrated, I was like, the CEO. He said, if a business fails, whose fault is it? And it's the CEO. He said, Rob, if you get to the end of your life and it's not what you wanted it to be, and you didn't create the life that you wanted to, make the money that you wanted to, have the success, the love, the happiness, travel to places that you wanted to, whose fault would it be? And I said, it'd be my fault. And he said, if you did create the life that you wanted to, you had the love, the happiness, the abundance, everything that you wanted, whose fault would that be? And I said, it'd be my fault. And he said, the problem with you is you're treating this life as if you're the victim. And what you need to realize is that everything that happens to you is your fault, and that your life won't change until you decide that you want to be the CEO of your life.
It can get a little boring if it's just you, but don't let that stop you, you know? Are you really gonna worry about, oh, are my friends gonna be at the gym today? Oh, are my buddies gonna be there? No, I'm not going, I'm taking a rest day. The guy that you're gonna be training with the most, the guy who's gonna be with you every training session, it's you. It's you. You're the one who's going to be there every time. If you can't get a good workout on your own, how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want it? But in all honesty, I mean, that's where you really got to push it. I've said this before. If you can't have a good lift without your buddies or, you know, a bunch of other guys hyping you up, then I don't know, like, to an extent, I want to say, like, you know, how bad do you want it? It can be kind of hard to just fucking lift by yourself. You know, if it's just you, don't worry, these lifts add up. You will get something out of it. What do you think is pushing you harder? To impress other people or to impress yourself?
Ephesians 6:11 and 12. Put on the full armor of God, so you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the power of this dark world, and again, the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realm. Psalm 144:1. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, and my fingers for battle. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It can mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It can mean freezing in a park bench. It can mean jail. It can mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it'll be better than anything you can imagine.
You have to be yourself. Doesn't matter if the people like or not.
You have to look like a fool in the beginning in order to become a master later, and just get over yourself, understand that nobody actually really cares. People are going to hate you regardless whether you're the best person or the worst person in the room. Just do your thing, make your money, level up, take care of your family, and live your life, bro.
You like me or you don't like me, it's part of the life. For me, it's not a problem.
When you dance to your own rhythm, when you play by your own rules, and you live in through your vision, that's a perfect indication you're doing it correctly.
And create your own lane. So therefore, anytime you come across opportunities, you guys have the leverage in that deal.
They don't see what you see. They don't see as far as you see. And they don't understand why you see what you see.
I'm obsessed with finding myself now after and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself.
All looking for this golden purpose. Is it this? Is it that? Is it making money? Is it my family? My purpose is you. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. It was you. It was you. There was no pat back at 300, at 275, at 250, at 220. No, that was you. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. Look around you. There was no pain. It was you. There was no weight loss program. Mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief and you had nothing.
I'm not crazy, motherfuckers. I'm just not you. Stay hard.
You don't need enemies. Compete against you. Once you compete against you, you're gonna always win. Because you're trying to get better every day. So you in competition all the time. Them enemies over there take you off your course. Now you start thinking like them, you start doing goofy like them, and now you're not you. As long as you remain you, and you competing with you every day, you're gonna get better. You're gonna get great, you're gonna master you.
I don't care who's doing better than me. I'm not in competition with anyone else. The only rival I have is the person I was yesterday. Last year, I was different. I've grown, I've learned, I've improved, and that's what truly matters. It's me versus me.
Well, you should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful. But you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable. It's like you're paying a price by sitting there being miserable. You might say, well, the devil I know is better than what I don't. It's like, don't be so sure of that. The clock is ticking. Yeah. And if you're miserable in your job now and you change nothing, in 5 years you'll be much more miserable and you'll be a lot older.
Oh Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh Lord, why I lose my job? You ain't the only one unemployed. Oh Lord, why he leave me? You ain't the first chick got left. This might not even be your last time getting left.
The problem is you, and you don't want to fix it.
Pull yourself together and quit tripping, cause you in the process.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem.
Everybody just wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to sit on the couch. I don't want to go outside, it's cold. I don't want to do this, it's hot. Like, you've got to do things that you don't want to do because you show your body that your mind is the boss.
Yeah.
Your mind is telling your body what to do, and then you have control.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live, or breathe, or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly. That's why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it.
Like, let me see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man, get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day, get up, get up, get up, get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude?
The life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations, and you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have them.
There's a moment when every boy realizes no one's coming to save him. And that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it.
If you want to become successful in life, young man, he said, number one, you got to change your mindset. He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are.
400 trillion to 1. When you understand that math, how can't you live your life? That's how rare it is to be a human being. And what are you waiting for? Like, you've been given this ridiculous triple miracle. Like, you're literally more likely to win the lotto 10 times in your life than actually have a life. So I ask you, my friends, with this one life, you're gonna sit on your couch and dwell? You're gonna be upset about some shortcoming? You're gonna be upset about that thing that happened last week that f***ed you up? I'm asking you, I'm promising you, please take this swing. Make this at bat. I am so tired of people stopping because their uncle critiqued them, or their mom made fun of them along the way, or their girlfriend doesn't think that they can do it. You've got one at bat, 400 trillion to 1. Please do something about it. We are living through the greatest era to be alive ever. Yes, there's stuff. I got news for you. There's always stuff. But when you take control of your at bat, when you put it all on yourself, when it's your fault and your wins, when you own it, that's when it starts happening.
If your life was a movie and it started now, what would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Do that. do those things. We define ourselves far too often by our past failures. We look at our past and we say, well, that's me. That's not you. You are this person right now. You're the person who's learned from those failures, and you can choose to be the hero of your own movie right now. Write down your goals. Write down things you want to improve. Write down things you won't tolerate from yourself. Write down things that you've done in the past that you never want to see yourself do again. And go forth from here as the hero of your own movie. Build momentum. Build confidence and momentum with each good decision that you make from here on out. You can do it. Anyone can do it. We live in unique times. We live in one of the rarest times in human history where you can choose almost all of the input that comes your way. Whether it's the movies that you watch, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, you can choose to be inspired.
The mind has a tactical advantage over you. Why is that? It knows what you're afraid of. It knows your insecurities. It knows your deep, dark lies. And it starts to push you away from that shit. It pushes you in a direction that is comfortable. The mind controls everything. So what I realized was that when I was growing up and I was 300 pounds and I got all fat and I got all insecure, I realized that my mind kept taking me in this direction. When things got uncomfortable for me, when I was facing my insecurities, I was facing my fears, my mind said, oh no, we have the tactical advantage. We need to get you, separate you from this feeling. This feeling over your life is all about feelings. We want the happy feeling. We don't want that feeling of this sucks. Why am I here? And you don't have any, so you can't answer those questions, so you leave. I started realizing that if in that moment, you can answer those questions and you are now in charge of your brain versus your brain ruling you, that's where all that stuff comes from. So the 40% rule is all of that. You get to 40%, your brain says, we're done. Let's roll, man. This is starting to get painful. This is uncomfortable. So you sit down. You have to figure out ways, and everybody's different. That's how the book kind of talks about, like we all have these things about, 5 steps to this and 4 steps to this. It's a lot more than that. That's all bullshit. It's a practice that you have to, it's a habit. So if you know that at 40%, I'm feeling pain. At 40%, I'm feeling pain. That's where the 40% rule kicks in. Now it starts. Okay, I'm feeling pain. My mind's saying all this shit to me. It's saying, get out of here, run, flee. The fight or flight kicks in. Okay, we're done. We're not good enough. It starts telling you all these things. You start to believe it because the mind controls all. This is the time where you have to gain control back of your mind. It's okay. Let me see if I can go 45%. And once you start giving yourself more and more hope and start realizing, okay, the mind starts to be, okay, what are you doing? We're supposed to be going right and you're going left. You start then controlling your mind. Start finding more in yourself. And then it goes from 40% to a lot further than that. But that's the start of it though. Get to the spot where your mind is saying stop. Wherever that is, you gotta get there first. And then that's when that shit starts to work for you. You gotta control yourself in that moment.